Hello and welcome to another video. I'm Megan of Missy Magali Cosplay, and I would love it if today you joined me for my first convention of the 2025 season, Toronto Comicon. This year proved to be a wonderful, vibrant event, so I hope you'll come with me to experience it yourself. So without any further ado, let's get into it. For me, a con day always begins with putting on my makeup, and since I've had a number of requests to show my makeup process, here's what it looks like. I started by braiding my hair in order to get it under the wig cap. Depending on the wig, sometimes I will simply stuff the hair under the cap, but for this one, a braid, pinned to the back of my head, worked best. I always use at least 2 wig caps, and this time I again used Prozade to glue one of them down. For my makeup, I began with eyeshadow primer, then began laying down some simple shades with a fluffy brush. First was a transition shade that's close to my skin tone, then a warm-toned glitter. After this, I brought out a Lancome palette I've had since I was 15, which is far too many years ago, and applied my favorite silver shimmer all over the rest of my lid. With the white from the same palette, I brightened the inner corners of my eyes. Then I added some cool toned grey to the outer corners of my eyes to add dimension, adding a black shadow just at the lash line of this area for added depth. Finally, with my fluffy brush, I blended everything together. Next up, the rest of my face. I started with a bit of underpainting, using a light coloured foundation to conceal my eye bags and add dimension to the high points of my face. Then I could go in with my usual foundation, blending everything together with a makeup sponge at the end. After this, I carefully added some silver shadow along my lower lash line before breaking out my big fluffy brush to apply blush and highlighter, including to my shoulders and collarbones. Then I curled my lashes, and you will know you're doing this right if it looks like you're performing an exorcism, and applied my mascara to top and bottom lashes. Second last was to glue on some fake lashes, and then finally to apply my lipstick. This is the Emma Frost makeup look. As you can see, not a particularly involved makeup look, doesn't involve any body paint, which is a blessing. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the final checks on my costume and everything, make sure all the costumes are ready to go, and then I will be ready to go to Toronto Comicon day 1. Okay, there we go. Emma is on. I'm gonna wait to put on my gloves till I get to the convention, or at least get closer, just because it's a lot easier to not be wearing gloves. All right, let's get ready to go. Whee! The Starfleet captain looks a lot like Professor X. I'm suspicious.
Cosplay.
Professor X cosplaying as Jean-Luc Picard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a really deep cut like that.
And I have an exoskeleton, and that's why I can stand.
Oh, you see? There you go. There you go.
Technology.
So just as I was crossing here, a whole bunch of my beads fell off. Here's the thing. There are still a few beads on it. There's still 1 or 2 beads on this costume, so am I unhappy about that? Watching my beads get run over by the cars? Yeah, I am a little sad. That makes me cry a little bit, but it's okay. But anyway, we're okay. It's all good. So as you can see, we are here at Toronto Comicon Day 1. It is Friday. It is the first day. Again, I know I always say this, but genuinely this time it is surprisingly busy. Way busier, I think, than last year, Friday, which is great. They didn't used to do a full day on Friday. It used to be, I think, 4 to 8 or 4 to 7 on Fridays. Now it's 10 to 7. So it's pretty busy. It's pretty wild. So already things have been great. We've been taking lots of photos. Is that guy wearing an SG-1 outfit? Yeah, sorry, I have to go harass him if he's wearing an SG-1 outfit. I'm so sorry. The energy on Friday was high, including with an impromptu dance party in the cosplay area. Ran into some friends. Hey, Phil, say hello to the camera! Phil, wave! How are you doing?
A little bit tired, but a lot of fun to be in Toronto.
Exactly. I think that's the best possible way of explaining it. So we're going to hang out here for as long as we can, so woohoo! Okay, presently hiding away back here just for a moment because it is loud and busy and all that out there. It is very, very energetic today, which is awesome. I am not too bad in terms of pain. So we're gonna see how long I last today. I'm trying to keep my strength up. I have to say, very pleased with these boots. Let me show you the boots. My Emma boots. They're doing pretty well. You'll notice they're a high heel, well, high-ish, but they're a platform, so that makes things easier. Very important to have sensible shoes. On Friday, I had some time to admire friends' spectacular work, which is always a delight, before heading to the Marvel meetup. Meetups are always informal fun, and a great chance to meet new people. I'm glad that at the meetup they remembered us X-Men, X-individuals. You know, maybe X-Men is more gender neutral than literally anything else. X-people? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so that was the meetup, as you can see. Apparently there was some sort of water main break or flood or something downstairs, which is why so much of the stuff is being crowded in here, but they're doing a pretty good job, you know, with limited space, so yay! After the meetup, I headed upstairs to see what was happening on the show floor. Let's see how long I end up on the show floor. It won't be long. Look at my wig's all over the place. Don't get me wrong, love the show floor, love it. It's just always very busy, and now I'm walking in the wrong direction. Yikes. Anyway, yeah, let me show you.
No way you can find
Give us pose! Hell yeah! Thank you! As you can see, the show floor was busy, but I managed to see some vendors, some artists, and some cosplay groups. Enjoy! And I think that's about it. So, said hi to some friends, and now I think I'm gonna head out. But anyway, it's been a good day, so now I'm gonna head home, de-Emma-ify myself, and get ready to be Catwoman tomorrow. Cat socks for Catwoman. Saturday began, of course, with some very bold makeup for Selena. First, I started with a primer, then a transition eyeshadow, this time in a darker tan color. After this, I added dark grey around the crease, then blended it in with the fluffy brush. Next up, I filled in the rest of the lid with black, blending that as well, including taking the shade down around the lower lid for an extra smoky look. I also lined my eyelids, tight lining the lower lid to add even more smokiness. Then I did my usual underpainting, followed by foundation, after which I could sculpt my brows with an angled brush. Next, I applied my blush and a bit of highlighter, this time using more subtle glitter than I've used for Emma. Then I curled and mascaraed my eyelashes and added some fake ones. Time for the breakfast of champions. After a bite to eat, I gave myself a very dark lip using my NYX lipstick. Lastly, I added some gloss for extra shine, and the look was finished. Oh, and of course I had to do a bit of makeup for my EMH, too.
To what I understand, you are a Vulcan man.
I said I wasn't going to use the audio, I'll use that audio. There's a cat on his beautiful scratching post. We're just about getting ready to go to day 2 of Toronto Comicon. I'm here in Selena, as you can see. I'm used to wearing this costume at this stage, so luckily it's not too bad. The only place where it's really uncomfortable is the neck. Oh my gosh, I have such terrible lipstick on my teeth. Tell a girl when she's got lipstick on her teeth. But you know what? It's absolutely fine. And at the end of the day, I'm very, very used to it, and I can loosen it off and adjust it as needed. So, woohoo! Please state the nature of the cosplay emergency.
I'm a doctor.
Not a tailor. One day we'll be the doctor and a simple tailor. That would be the dream team. Just getting into the convention. Woohoo! Woohoo! I swear he's had more attention than me, which is good. I love that for us. But does it make me a little jealous? I don't know. You answer me. At the convention, I got right into admiring friends' spectacular cosplays and soaking up the atmosphere. I'll leave you to enjoy the experience. It was a very special one. These were all people who are incredibly kind to me, so spending time with them is a true delight. Though I didn't really venture upstairs on Saturday or Sunday, my handler did so I could see the crowd. Given that this was the least busy time at this convention, you can imagine how packed it was for the rest of the time. I also opted to attend the cosplay red carpet on Saturday, which was a last-minute decision, but a fun one. Bear Sailor Moon always hosts the red carpets and always manages to make every cosplayer feel special while at the same time making sure things run smoothly. Talk about a real superhero. After the red carpet, I headed back out to the crowd and met up with some more friends. Looking back at this footage helps me remember what actually happened. In my mind, it's just all a blur of smiles and laughter. Good times. I think there's something behind me. Ah! So beautiful. I love you. Ah! So where are we?
We're at Toronto Comicon
Hell yeah.
2025.
Are we having a good time? Yes. Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. Acceptable. It's okay. No, we're having a great time. We're having a great time. Woo! Alright, so it is the end-ish of, I'm really shiny, it is the end-ish of day 2 of Toronto Comicon. It has been good. I have not been taking a lot of video, you'll notice. I've not been diarizing a lot here. That's because it's been really, really busy, as one would expect. As a matter of fact, I discovered that this costume now I have worn 4 times to a convention, which ties it with a Vala for my most worn costume, so there is a theme. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. I'm quite tired, but you know, it's been great, it's been fun. I know I always say that, but it's always true. People have been lovely this year, so that's great. Tomorrow is going to be my 18th century poison ivy. I'm really looking forward to wearing something historical to the convention. And huge shout out to Debbie for organizing our little historical meetup, and also to Crystal for just like doing so much. Like, those ladies are amazing, so you are going to see them tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Ever wondered what it's like to be in the cosplay area of a convention? Well, Lady Ikari filmed it for me. And keep in mind, this is a light day. Look at this crowd.
A holo emitter works out here.
What kind of environment are we in?
A very strange,
Very strange holographic environment. But it's been a good holographic environment, right?
Yes, very educational.
Very educational. So that is a wrap on day 2 of Toronto Comicon. It is almost 6:30, so I achieved my goal of making it past 6. Yay. Tomorrow it only goes till 5, so won't be able to do that. So I'm feeling delighted. I'm feeling a little tired. How are you feeling? Are you feeling tired?
No, not at all.
Oh, all right.
The program doesn't feel tired.
That's right. It doesn't experience tiredness. Exactly. So we are delighted. Where I was really pleased with the reception to his costume, because of course he looks amazing. There is a resemblance. Someone who didn't necessarily know who the EMH was came up and was like, "You look like that guy who was in that movie," and we were like, "Bob Picardo?" He's like, "Yes!" So I thought, excellent. We're gonna head home now. It's been a lot. It's been tiring. It's been exhausting. Tomorrow's a brand new day, so we will see you then. Goodbye. Sleep well. Bye. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear the purr? Good morning. Good morning. It is about 6:30. Just got up. I wish I could have slept longer, but that's okay. I'm going to take it pretty easy getting ready. I do want to get ready pretty shortly, just because it takes a while to do the hair. Sorry, I'm speaking quietly because others are asleep. That is my cat playing with the shower curtain. So today what I have to do is I have to put on my 18th century makeup, which takes almost no time at all. But the other thing I have to do is I have to put up my hair and powder it. And powdering my hair is a lot of fun, but this time I'm using reddish pink hair powder, so I have to be a little bit more consistent with it in order to try to change my hair to that poison ivy color. So that is the plan for today, but first I'm going to get a coffee, I'm going to sit with my Roy for a bit, and I'm just going to try to wake up. So, good morning. I didn't film my makeup process for Sunday, as I already have a very similar process documented here on YouTube. It'll be in a video floating somewhere above my head. If you want to learn how to achieve that 18th century look, go ahead and check it out. All right, almost ready. I have a fan today, so that's gonna be good. As you can see, it is just before 10:30, so we're gonna get going in a couple of minutes, and then we will finish up this beautiful thing called Toronto Comicon. So we will see you there. Bye. As you can see, I was glad to find a nice cool spot to chat with friends, because the upstairs was packed in a way you usually only see at Fan Expo. And I couldn't believe that Sunday was busier than Saturday. All right, it is Toronto Comicon day what? 3 and
3. Oh, sorry. Was I supposed to say something?
no, it's okay. Okay, who here is too hot? Yeah, we all are. But that is the sacrifice we make for looking stunning. Are we all having a phenomenal time? Oh, thank you, babe. We're all having a good time. Yay! Woo! So we're gonna do the meetup in about an hour, and it's gonna be phenomenal. They're beautiful, lovely people. 45 minutes. So beautiful, lovely people. We're all having a great time. So woohoo! Tell us, Himmel, how are you feeling?
Feeling great.
Good. Wait. How are you doing?
I am doing well.
I think that's our first I am doing well tally of the con, and we needed one. Have you found some elves?
I have found many elves.
Oh, good.
There's an abundance of elves here, which is kind of rare. They're scarce.
I see. Well, keep on being a hero, Himmel. You gotta do it. Then it was off to the historical meetup. I was delighted by the turnout as I got to meet many new people with a shared interest in historical costuming. The event would not have happened without Deb. It was her brainchild and she made it happen. So let me pass it over to her for a moment. Thank you, Debbie.
This is the first time we've had a historical meetup. I have no idea why. It's never happened before, but look at this turnout. You guys are amazing. Make sure that this on the schedule for Comic-Con as your Fan Expo weekend. I feel like we should schedule more people to doing more historical stuff. Thank you. You all look beautiful. You're amazing. Have a great con.
We are now heading home from the con. I am exhausted. I'm really pleased with how my makeup held up. Just a little bit of creasing, in my old lady wrinkles, but it was great. I am so tired, so I'm really looking forward to taking all of this off, getting home, and just putting on my feet. So thank you so much for a wonderful convention, and I will see you at the next one. Goodbye. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me this year at Toronto Comicon 2025. This is only the first convention of the season, so I hope you'll be with me for many more events. If you'd like to stay up to date, please feel free to subscribe to this channel or check me out on socials, or both. Liking or commenting on this video or any of my other videos is also very much appreciated, but regardless, I'm happy you're here. So as the season begins, take care, and I'll see you next time.